Okay, and here we are again, back with the most infuriating of games. Well, it might not be so infuriating this time, but we'll see. We're going back to the campaign. And I was on... Wait, had I done this one? Simple jump. Yeah, I think I was just over budget with this one. So... is there a way for me to check? Yeah, I want to exit this one. Let's do the one that it had me sitting on, which is overpass. Oh yes, this is where we left off. Wait, no hydraulics. Okay, so this should be quite interesting, because we need the road, the road to curve up and over, because there are no hydraulics. And really, the best way to do that would be to go like this-ish. And just kind of go down the other side. And I'll adjust this now to make it a gentler slope, as it were. And also to hope that it will deign to not collapse so badly this time. But I really, really have my doubts. All the same, I'm gonna take the giant cross beams back here. And can we connect straight across? Okay, we cannot connect straight across. So maybe that isn't where I should put the cross beams. Yeah, I think that's where I should secure the rope to. So, trying to remember how far I got last week when I live streamed this. No. I want to undo that. There we go. Select. Well, this is off to a brilliant start, isn't it? Okay, so rope there, and a rope there. And then... no, it doesn't feel like it's gonna work. How did I do this? Like, how did I even get remotely close to doing this? That's the real question. Alright. Now we're gonna clear all this. It's fine. So what we need, obviously, is for the road to be up above the level of the thing. So, I'm just using this as kind of a scaffold, if you will. And so clearly, that is too steep. I mean... ah, it's just short. Okay. Are you serious? This game is already proving to be frustrating today. We are off to a most auspicious start. I say that with the utmost sarcasm. Alright, hang on. So that's about the farthest I can get it to stretch. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. This is gonna be good. Because now I have to figure out how to get the bridge up here. Well, okay, that's easy enough. But is the car going to be able to get up the bridge? That's the real important question. Alright. Giant steel triangles. Let's see if that works. I have my doubts. We're also going to do smaller wooden triangles, but not like that. Let's see. Ah, come on. Alright. So that probably won't work. Meaning I should do the steel bars in there to hold that bit up, I think. I can do a bit of extra support underneath as well with the wood. Right, yeah. So we'll have those. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm gonna do my best to make it do as I want it to. Let's move that in a bit more. Okay, how do I do this over here? And then there like that, and across like that. That's about the same. Good. Like that, and like that, and like that. This is hideous, but if it stands up, I'll frickin' take it. At this point, I will take whatever the hell I can get, because this is ridiculous. Good enough. And then the top bit. And here, I'm going to do 2 giant squares that I'm going to then fill with triangles. I don't care that I'm over budget, I just want to make it work. Being over budget is really a secondary concern at this point. Because this thing's already ugly as sin, and nothing is going to change that. So if it stands, I will take it. Alright, so far so good. Well, that's a problem. Clearly this needs to be, like, less steep. Alright, so let's just clear all of that. And these as well. Oh boy. Alright, hang on. Back to the drawing board, but I think my idea there was somewhat sound. But we're gonna try and do it lower down this time. It upsets me that this bridge cannot be made symmetrical. Like that, it is just purely impossible to do so. That's not right. I like everything to, like, line up properly. And when it doesn't line up properly, it makes me sad. So we're starting with the giant squares that I will turn into triangle-filled blocks first. Because that seemed like it held. Oh, that was a lag spike. That's not a good sign. But we're back. That only took a second or two. And what we are doing right now is just fighting with the same bridge last week. Because is there any way to make this symmetrical? If I delete that and select up to here, and then just move it all. No, that wasn't what I wanted. Then that wasn't what I wanted either. Ah, cut selection. No. Ah. Escape. Redo that. I'm gonna delete this, no, just that bit of road. And I am going to try to make this line up evenly, because it bothers me that it doesn't. And I am that person. So, now we go boop, boop, boop. Ish. Alright. I need to think on that one. That's probably about the steepest it can be. So if we do it like that, and if I were to hit copy and flip, then would it just go in? More or less? Let's move that one down, that one, that. I will find a way to make this work, just you watch. I say that and immediately get the impression that might have been a bit optimistic, though. Just a touch. Yeah, just a little overly optimistic. But last time I was able to get it to stand, so if I can get it to stand again, we'll be good. Okay, I want to see what stands with just this. Okay. Not much. That was more or less what I expected. Let's see. That would be... Yeah, I did want it like that. Okay. Symmetry is a difficult thing to come by in this game sometimes. And this makes me very sad, because symmetrical things tend to hold up better, I think. They look nicer, at the very least. And that has got to count for something. Probably not for much, though. Okay, that goes across like that. And then I have to figure out how to connect this mess. Suppose I could also... And ropes are crazy expensive, so this is not the best idea. But if it holds, it does not. Okay. It's worth checking. Probably use the steel, actually. Because that lines up. And we're going to be massively over budget, but that's fine. If the bridge holds, I no longer care. Move it across like that, and across like that, and that's not gonna work. Let's just hope that that's about what we need. Let's see if I can copy. Okay, no, I'm not gonna be able to flip this because it's not identical over there. That's right. So, how did I do this? I came across. Go over down here, and down here, make that one a little bigger, then we come across, and across, and we could probably do a small triangle like that. Yeah, that looks okay. Like that, and like that. It's gonna stay. No. Okay. Alright. I think I'm onto something now, though. Something that might actually work. I have to delete this oh so carefully to not destroy everything I built. Alright, yeah, delete that, that, and that. And then... Actually, undo. I want to delete the top steel beams. Alright, so not much holds when I do it this way. However, if I were to... Oh, wait, I only have 2 left, right? 'Cause only gave me 6 to begin with. Huh. Now this is a conundrum. And I don't really care about going over budget, but it still needs to hold. Otherwise, the budget doesn't matter. So let's leave those there. But I want to redo the underneath bit. Alright, so as far as I can tell... Alright, I'm trying to figure out if I can get some right angles in here, but probably not. So let's do that. I'm making these triangles as long as they can be. But this I can make match up. Because the boat shouldn't hit those. Let's see if it stays like this. It does not, so something needs to be under there. That is progress, that is good to know. Well, it's not really progress, but yeah, bear with me here. Oh, this thing is hideous. I just hope it works. 'Cause I don't want to leave the level unfinished, but I really want to be done with the level. Maybe, though. Hang on. If I make the triangle a little wider down there at the bottom and connect it to the actual anchor point instead, it should work. Alright. And need to connect that one and hope that it holds. Alright, I need to watch that more slowly. Where does it break first? Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, let's move on. Maybe we'll come back to this one at some point. But let's move on. Paddleboat drawbridge. Alright, this one has hydraulics phases. Alright. Well, that's a little more simple, really, despite the hydraulics. Because the bridge just goes flat, straight across. And for the most part, we don't have much to do with supporting the thing. I'm just gonna copy and flip that and put it in like that. Yeah, I know. I know we can't create more road. But, because to me that looked like a really good anchor before. Let's see if it... Okay, it stays until the road snaps. That's fair. Let's see if I can remember how to do hydraulics. It's been a bit. Hasn't really been that long, but it's amazing how quickly you forget stuff. So I think I want to have it pull back from both sides right here. So that would mean... match the arch like that. As this one is oh so nicely spaced. It makes me happy. And it makes this bit easier as well. Next we do that. And we do a second layer of the triangle here, sort of. Alright. Mostly I just want to make sure this bridge will stand under its own power before I mess with the hydraulics. So let's make sure that holds. The car can drive across it. just fine, and the boat's gonna smash straight into it. But, yeah, just in the middle, and the rest holds up. Alright, I can work with that. So we'd want hydraulics here, I believe. Here and here. And I think... Alright, I'm just gonna leave them on their default setting, see if that works. We'll go faster. Slow back down. That pulls it back. And it should pass straight under. Alright, that worked. I am pleased with how well that worked. Let's see, how'd we do? I mean, we were very far under budget. And clearly I'm not the only person who had this exact same idea, but that's fine. Alright, next level. Checkpoint. And all I have to do is get it from there to there. Okay. Flip that over to the other side. Okay, so basically, really, whatever I do on this side, I can just copy over to the other side. That's always nice. That's not quite even. Well, it's not gonna be quite even, because it's a frickin', it's not a box. Alright. Let's use the tracing tool. Could do the underneath arch bridge, actually. Let's fill that. And if this holds, which I have my doubts, but we shall see, then I will just copy it to the other side. Alright. And go. Obviously that side didn't hold. Ooh, that's close. And then it's gonna crash. Yep. So. Alright, it holds though. That was more the point I needed to check. And we're still under budget. Let's go. Does it hold? It's a lot of strain there. A lot of strain there, but it holds just fine. So we did good here. Alright, moving on. Low budget bridge. 7,500, and we have just wood to work with, and the... oh dear lord. Alright, so there's our road. It's our first support beam. And I think this is the majority of the support I'll be able to get away with underneath the bridge. Let's see if I could kind of copy and flip that vertically. There we go. Alright, we're a bit over budget. If I were to delete these bits on top and just go like that, that should help. Let's see if this works. This is a really big truck, so I'm not sure it will. Huh. It worked. I'm amazed. Alright. So far it's seeming like it was just the one that gave me so much trouble. This one's a double-decker. Okay. Yeah. It's a double-decker, alright. And it's A1, A1, A2, A2. Cool, I don't even have to make them flip sides. Okay, now is this long enough to reach? It is not. But it should be long enough to reach straight up like that. And like that. I'm gonna use the ropes like this, I think. And now here in the middle, I can do a couple of my triangle, or my square filled with triangles thing. So, copy that. Copy and paste it all in over here. Alright, hang on. Without the rope. Copy that. And in like that. And I have to go back across the middle. Because I forgot to do that on the rest of these. And then the steel straight down. Let's try that. Ooh, I don't like that, but it seems to hold just fine. This game is so much fun when it's not being near impossible. Oh boy. 13, double down. So I'm supposed to build a bridge that curves down. Alright. What's the button to fill? Alright. I only get the satisfying noise at least. How on earth? This is ridiculous. I can see, like, no earthly way for this thing to actually remain standing. Like, let's clear the tracer for a moment while I think on this. I mean, these are the best spots I can think of for the steel to go. And then I really would want to just, like, fill the top, like, with an arch, I think. And then just fill it up and down. If it'll all go. Which it should. I just hope that's low enough that they'll still touch the thing. If it's not, I can basically just duplicate the idea. Oh, that's not ideal. Okay. No. I'm gonna move the tracing tool so it's pretty much touching the water. And then that does make it harder to support. And I don't have enough steel to do this the way I'd want to. But that's fine. Alright, so if we go straight across with the wood, it should be a straight up and down thing, more or less. I've got to see if I can make this line up enough to satisfy me. The answer is going to be no. But I'll just copy this side and then move it towards the other one. I think we'll go like that and like that. Just kind of mess with... Okay, let's put it there. That'll do. I don't like it, but it'll do. Yeah, I don't like that at all. But it will do. Ah, no. Undo. Okay, copy, selection, and then flip it over. Alright, I didn't copy that well enough. Copy this whole side, and flip it, and go like that. I know I can't create any more steel. But now it's symmetrical. Oh, that's not gonna hold. Is it? Oh, that barely held. But it worked! So, you know, I'll take it. Let's go. I like the name of this one. There and back again. But, oh yeah, they're gonna start, go over, come back. What? Huh? What? Oh boy. No, I don't want that to be a point. I'm gonna split it in the middle and curl it back both ways, because that worked pretty well last time. Now, how far can hydraulics reach? Not far enough for that. Alright, so obviously we want to put in the stilts like normal. That's not lined up properly. Or is it? I honestly cannot tell. Yeah, no, that was fine. So we go to the center and up and up. And that will be that. And we'll anchor that with ropes and put the hydraulic bits in the center there, I think. I think I've seen this one done. I'm just trying to remember if this was how it worked. Oh, I'm over budget. Fancy that. Alright, does it hold? It holds for the there trip. Does it contract far enough? It does not. Okay. Today we have learned something. And that's what, with it contracting 50%? Can I tell it to contract more than that? The answer is no, I cannot. Okay, how else could I do this? I could also have it split at one end and pull. Might do it that way. Alright. So, first and foremost, does that reach? It does. And if I'm pulling that way, then I want this end to come up, I think. Can't quite remember. But basically it should just fill the whole thing. I think on it like that. Oh, this is going to break horribly, I think. Let's just see what happens. Oh. Well, let's make it structurally sound before I see what happens. Alright, let's try that. And that holds like it did before. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Okay. Let's try that on triple speed. Slow it down a bit. Nope. Alright. My idea has merit, I think. Just trying to figure this out, because clearly nothing that is here can still touch the boat. So I think my first idea is the only one that'll really, work. Maybe if I pull from back here on both sides, though. And we're over budget. Well. Might as well try it. Does it hold? Yes. Right. Okay. I'm not quite sure what happened there, actually. I'm really not sure what happened there. Well, this one feels doable. I just gotta figure out the right configuration for everything, so it's not as terrifically frustrating. Right. Let's see, if I just ignore those top 2 anchor points, does it still hold up? That's the first thing we need to know. No. Alright, so it needs the anchoring on top. That, or I'll have to anchor it a bit more underneath. I can't. Good to know. Okay. Alright. I think I've got something. More of my square-shaped braces, naturally. This is where we start. Alright. Giving that extra bracing do anything good? No. No, it does not. Yeah, I'm a little baffled. And I am open to suggestions while I keep fiddling with this. What if we did it like that? Will it hold? Just barely. And it needs to contract more than that for it to be able to go through. I don't understand. Alright, I'm gonna mess with just the one side and see what happens. Yeah, that definitely doesn't work. Alright, what happens if I do it that way? Just fiddling with hydraulics, actually. Huh. Try expanding that slightly less and see if it works. Okay, slightly more than that. This is just trial and error at its finest. Man. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, okay, so it cannot go. What if I expand it this way? That does the exact same thing. I don't get it. How am I supposed to fix this and make it work? What do you want from me, game? Alright. Maybe if I... Okay, let's see if this works, and then we'll go from there. Alright, that pulls it back enough. Let's delete that and that, because I don't think we'll need it. Okay, so I just need the hydraulics from further back. Cool. And it holds. I want to see if I can do this under budget, now that I know how to do it. Just not sure what all I can remove if I do it like this. Okay, let's try something a little different. No, that doesn't quite reach. Alright. So that clearly still needs to be there. So it goes up like that. And the ropes are probably the expensive problem here. Whoa. No, it's not just the ropes. I mean, those certainly don't help matters any. Do a Twitch integration. Huh. I haven't actually messed with that at all. How does that work? I know this bridge works, but I want it under budget. Verify. Start chipping away at things. Will that still hold? Amazingly, yes. Alright. So, we are under budget. Can we get further under budget? By deleting those. Alright, we're still $92 over budget, but if it... Okay. Nope. Those need to stay. Alright, game settings. Settings. Social media. Twitch. Alright. Stream on Twitch. Alright. Authorize. Let's see if this will work. Contacting Twitch, please wait. Is it not working because I'm in the middle of a stream? That could very well be. Ah, yeah. I'll have to set this up later. But I will definitely do this another time. But that is something to keep in mind, but I'm not going to set it up right now. Just trying to figure out how to get this just a little more under budget. Alright, if I drop that, does that make it more or less expensive? Makes it more expensive, I think. Yeah, okay. That's probably as good as it's gonna get, so let's just watch one more time on normal speed. And then we'll carry on. I'm just glad I figured out how to get this one to work, even if it's not quite under budget. It goes back across, and it's finished. As that ice cream truck just drives straight through the log with the axe in it. So, anyways, next level. Oh boy. Wood, hydraulics, rope. It turns around and goes back. Oh my good god. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't necessarily want that to be a split joint. Actually. Huh, hold on. Hold on. If I move that down, would that like... Yeah, okay. I think... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that needs to be like flat though. What if I delete that road? Oh, experimentation. Here we come again. Ah, boy. Alright, well, first things first. Where do the hydraulics need to go? Alright, we'll go with that, I think. I just need to find a way to get this thing to stand long enough for me to play with the settings. Alright, let's try that. Oh, they go at the same time. Crap. Okay. Take 2. 1, 2, 3. So that goes straight across. That one's fine. Actually, how does it go here? Alright, they go, they stop. Hydraulics happen. Right? Yeah, they both go, and then they both stop, I think, is what happens. Do I have to, like, seesaw it or something on the bottom? Like, what do I do here? Oh, wait, let's go across like that too. Wait, is that enough to hold the top? That is enough to hold the top. Good. Cool. Good to know. Alrighty. Alrighty. Need to do. I'm gonna see if I can get away with not using the hydraulics at all on this. Not gonna lie. I tried to do the integration, but I have to set it up with Twitch and like sign in the game and stuff, so I'm gonna do it later. And the stream is actually quite a bit behind where I'm at the game right now, so it's going to take you a little bit to hear that response. Let's see what happens with this. Nothing good. Okay. Hang on, let's go back one with that, and then across like so. That's gonna look ridiculous for a moment. Put that down, put that down. And I will worry about the Twitch integration later. Alright, does that all stand? Okay. Right. Right, okay. Getting a vague idea of what needs to happen here now. That part can stay. And this part would have to be like hit with the hydraulics up and down. So if we were to make this a split joint here and just have it go down, then that should hopefully work, I think. Yeah, let's try that. Alright, play. Oh, I didn't set it to expand. Right. Set that to expand down and expand down. And have to anchor this half of it to the thing. Zoom in with the split joint here. Yeah, okay. So that should all stay. Let's try this. Does that expand enough? Hey, it works. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, I didn't realize that has to go down as well. So, this side works, more or less. And then on this side, I'd have to change it up. So that it, well, this part would have to come down. So, well, I've got the first half working. What about the second half? Let's delete those. What would I want to have be the split joint here? Well, let's... No. Well, I'd want to get rid of that one and keep this one. Make this the split joint. And just let that fall during the hydraulics phase. I want to see what happens. Alright, I need something to push that down clearly. So we'll go like that. And that one actually should contract. Go across. Hopefully that's enough for it to slide down. Well, it doesn't stay functioning, but it works. So, I'll go with that. And we're still under budget. Even better. Ah, we've just hit level 2. So, I'll do a few more of these, and I think I'm gonna end the stream. Oh my gosh. Wooden high bridge. You're not kidding. Let's see if this will at least be a nice line down. Okay, it is a nice line down. Cool. And I have a lot of money to work with here. That's always nice. So, naturally, the giant wooden scaffold comes back. No, all of it. And copy and paste that, and it's not gonna quite line up for that, but that's fine. Ah, it's just slightly too far away, ain't it? Yep, just slightly too far away. Okay. New plan with that. Obviously, that part of the road has to stay. Let's mess with the tracing tool, because I love messing with this. Partly just because of how freaking satisfying the noise when you fill everything in is. That doesn't quite line up, so let's undo that, and that lines up even less. That should work, I think. Now for the tedious part. This isn't even gonna work. Alright, hang on. Still learning how the tracing tool works, because obviously that's gonna be perfectly... What on earth? Well, that's fun looking. I just have to know. I can't even fill that in. Ah, hang on. Ah, it doesn't do the loop-de-loop. That's sad. I thought that would be fun to look at. Alright, so I don't think the tracing tool is going to do me any good here. Now, what we need is... Well, clearly this down here is a hint. Structural support, it is necessary. That is what the game says to me. Alright, hold up. So we scaffold up like so. And across like that, and I'll fill it in a moment. Once I figure out how I'm going to connect it to the rest of the thing. On the other hand, I'm not sure how to make that work. This one's a bit confusing. Alright, let's turn on the tracing tool again. Right to there. No, definitely not. Bah! It's not the button I meant to hit. Alright, that might be close. No, it's not quite. I'm just kind of trying to get the points to line up exactly. As close to exactly as I can manage. Good enough. Good enough, let's go with that. What did I just do there? And that's where we run into problems making it reach. Which makes me wonder... Alright, let's do this standard triangle on top thingy and go from there. I'm gonna zoom in a bit too, because I can just copy paste this across once I get it lined up properly. Because with the frickin' size of the budget on this, and it's just wood and roads, so I have plenty to work with here. Let's see, no, like that big. Alright. Copy that a few over. Largely, the test is just to see if this will hold. So let's see. It will probably hold if I copy it the rest of the way down. This is the lesson I've just learned. So we go copy, and then just fill it in the rest of the way. And just link things up across here. I have no idea if this is going to stay or not. I am eager to find out. Alright, no, it needs something in the middle. That's what those are for. Good to know. And that's where it evens out. Like so. And we come up like that. Looks a little janky, but it'll do. Then we go like that. And like that. And across like that. Let's see. That looks precarious. That looks oh so precarious. But if it holds, I'll take it. Alright, that worked. Cool. I think I'm probably only gonna do one or two more depending how long this one takes. Hydraulics, strawberry, 7 roads. And that's 7 roads straight across, right? And clearly it needs to split right in the middle there. So we go like that. Actually, what's the range on these? Alright, so that's as high as we take it. We'll go like that. And I go from there. Alright, never mind. Hang on. Let's think this through a little bit. So I'll probably want to pull it back like up this way. I'm thinking I could just make the biggest triangles with this. I'm not going to, but I could. Well, I might end up doing that, but it would be massively over budget, and I think I can do better than that. Let's see if I can. It's about even. That's about even. Yeah, okay. So this size triangle gets copied across like this. Actually, it's probably too tall. Hang up. Shrink you down a bit. And then we copy across. All the way to there. And then we'll do the... How far can this go? Up to about there. Just kind of messing with ideas here, seeing if it'll work. You know, that fun sort of thing. What if I bring it in like that? That's about even. What about now? Right, that goes. I'm just gonna copy this onto the other side and see if it works. Oh, wait, no, because that's not even. So I'd have to do it a little differently over on this other side. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get this half working first. Well, I'll get this side working for the hydraulics first, once I get the whole thing standing. Hang on. Alright. With my normal triangle thing back here. And we'll have the triangle come across the bottom too. So I like this normal triangle thing. It usually works out in my favor. We'll go like that. Let's get the bridge standing first. Well, that's gonna have to be where it breaks, so let's keep that clicked actually. Where it breaks, where it folds up. You know what I mean. And we're going to want to secure it. Let's do bigger triangles like this on the ones next to the thing. So like that. And then it would connect here. That doesn't connect. Right. Okay, hang on. Actually, wait. Can I make it lower down? And see if that'll hold. Even lower? What's the farthest I can get? What about now? Oh my god, that's not gonna work, okay. Okay, that squeaky noise is so satisfying when you undo stuff. Okay. So clearly, hydraulics need to go like that. What's the highest I can extend this? Call it about that. It's still a right triangle, so with any luck, it'll hold. You're gonna give me this money to play with. I'm going to use a bunch of steel. Should probably not be doing it this way, but I'm just gonna see if it works. Yep, we're over budget now. So let's undo that. I want to leave those right triangles there. And like those right there. Those one I want to stay. The rest I think I'm about gonna make even with the thing. I'm just gonna cross like that. Just flip that vertically. Across there, and then I guess do another layer of it on this side. And come across and hope it works. Right. Alright, we're replacing this side with steel beams. Wait, okay, what did I just replace? We'll have to do this one at a time to make sure I don't miss any pieces. And we'll go there too. I will make this thing work. What breaks exactly? Alright, so this side has to go. We'll put the road back first. No, I don't want that to be a split joint. I want that to stay. Actually, new idea. New idea. So hold up, which part would I want to pull away? If I lift it over here, I think if I pull it just one way, I think it'd be there or there. We'll make it this side. Oh, no, wait, hold on. Because the hydraulics would have to pull it back to the left. If I do it over here, yeah, it will be easier if I do it on this side. What is the farthest back that hydraulic can go? About there. Okay. Not a fan of that, but it'll do. I think. Hold on. Steel scaffolding. Can I make this connect to any point on the scaffold? No. Alright, I think my initial idea was better. So. Want it to pull in and in on this side. Won't quite meet from there, but do some pretty good supports over here. Make it hold. That's not even. Actually, what's the best? That's the best. On top. It doesn't match, I don't like that. Well, over here at least it's easier because I just have to do the one part. Because I need to support the part that's not gonna stay up so easily, basically. Because I'm trying to save on my budget a little bit here. So we stay under the budget. Like we are meant to. Come across there, across and down there. And like that. Actually. Let's just see if this will work. I'm just kind of going for the extra support that I can get out of the steel versus just the wood. But I think the wood will probably be enough for the hydraulics. Well, I'm hoping anyway. Can always replace it if it's not. Alright, that tilt's a little worryingly, so I'll have to mess with that some more. Oh, that's not gonna work. Alright. Hold on. Now, how did I fix this on the other drawbridge? I actually don't remember how I fixed this. Oh boy. I don't know. I think I might leave it here for tonight. There's not much I can think to do where I wouldn't just get frustrated with it. So, yeah, tonight's a bit of a shorter stream, I suppose, but, either, like, well, I won't be streaming again until Tuesday at the earliest, but I might stream more than once next week, we'll see. And next week I might play more Polybridge, or I might play some Happy Room. I've got a few other games in mind as well, but for tonight, I think I'm going to leave it here, so thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next stream. Bye!